Today, we're gonna take a deep dive into the Polkadot blockchain project. Let's get started. Every new technological innovation comes with different stages. If we take the phone as an example, the first generation was only capable of transferring sounds between two people. Now we have smartphones that can be used to send emails, watch videos, store data, play video games, and much more. Bitcoin is the first generation of blockchain technology. The innovation came under the form of a peer-to-peer digital cash. Then Ethereum came and opened the door for smart contracts and decentralized applications. Polkadot aims to be the next generation of blockchain technology because it was built to allow any type of data to be sent between any types of blockchain, even if they are completely different and isolated from each other. In other words, Polkadot acts as a bridge between different blockchains. But this type of blockchain already exists. Arc and Icon are perfect examples of bridge blockchains. So how is Polkadot different from them? Well, the answer resides in the mechanism that Polkadot applies. Polkadot's design offers several distinct advantages over existing blockchain networks, including scalability, upgradability, cross-chain system, and transparent governance. Let's talk about the cross-chain system to see how it works. The cross-chain is composed of 4 participants and 4 major components. The 4 participants are validators, nominators, collators, and fishermen. We're gonna see the role of each of these participants later on in this video. For now, we're gonna focus first on the 4 major components of the cross-chain, which are the relay chain, the parachains, the bridges, and the DOT token. The relay chain is the heart of the Polkadot blockchain. It is responsible for the security of the network and the cross-chain interconnection. The parachains are independent blockchains that can be connected to the relay chain. Parachains can have their own cryptocurrency and their own use case, since they are completely independent blockchains. The bridges are specialized blockchains with the unique function to communicate with other blockchains, like for instance, the Ethereum virtual machine or the Bitcoin network. DOT serve 3 key functions in Polkadot. The first function of DOT is to incentivize holders of the token to participate in the governance of the network. Any holder of the DOT token or any participant can vote on a proposal for the network. Some functions that are included under the governance mechanism include determining fees of the network, the addition or removal of parachains, and exceptional events such as upgrades. The second function of the DOT token is staking. In order for the platform to function and allow for valid transactions to be carried out across parachains, Polkadot will rely on holders of the DOT token to play active roles. Participants will put their DOT at risk via staking to perform these functions. Users can expect approximately 5% return per year if they stake the DOT token. The third function of the DOT token is to connect parachains to the Polkadot relay chain. DOT will have the ability to be bonded for a duration of time in order to add a new parachain to the network. The DOT will be locked during their bonding period and will be released back to the account that bonded them after the duration of the bond has elapsed and the parachain is removed. To secure and validate transactions on the network, Polkadot uses a mechanism called NPOS, Nominated Proof of Stake. It is basically another form of staking, and it is designed with the roles of validators and nominators. The function of a validator is similar to a mining pool or a delegate securing the network under a delegated proof of stake algorithm. Validators secure the relay chain by staking DOT. These participants will play a crucial role in adding new blocks to the relay chain and by extension to all parachains. This allows parties to complete cross-chain transactions via the Relay chain. Validators perform two functions. First, verifying the information contained in each transaction in the parachain network, and the second function is to produce new blocks in the Relay chain based on validity statements from other validators. By doing so, validators get rewarded by receiving the block rewards, including transaction fees, in the form of the DOT token. In order to be a validator, users need to set up a validator node and let their node run 24 hours a day and 7 days a week. A nominator is similar to a stakeholder voting for a delegate on a current delegated proof-of-stake blockchain. Nominators secure the Relay chain by nominating good validators and staking the DOT token. By doing so, nominators receive a portion of the block rewards generated by validators. Keep in mind that the DOT staked are locked for a period of 28 days when a nominator starts staking by nominating a validator, meaning that no transaction can be made with the DOT staked during 28 days. Collators are the guys who handle the parachain system. Their function is to maintain parachains by collecting parachains transactions from users. Collators maintain a full node for the Relay chain and a full node for their particular parachain as well, meaning they retain all necessary information to be able to author new blocks and execute transactions in much the same way as miners do on current proof-of-work blockchains. By being full nodes on the Relay chain, they are all aware of each other as peers. This makes it possible for them to send messages from parachain A to parachain B, thus making the Polkadot network a multi-blockchain network. The last participant in this beautiful network is the fisherman. The fisherman is the police guy who punishes bad actors in the network. If a validator tries to cheat the system or does not comply with the consensus algorithms and gets caught by the fisherman, the result is a punishment and removal of some or all validators' staked DOT. Keep in mind that if a nominator selects a validator which is cheating the system, the punishment will be applied to both of them, meaning that the nominator will lose his staked DOT as well. Any collators can perform the fisherman role if they want. Blockchain technology works basically as a software. Any software needs to fix issues and bugs by upgrading its current version. The problem with blockchain technology is that any upgrade requires a fork. It is usually complicated to achieve and it takes a lot of time. Polkadot solves this problem by enabling blockchains to upgrade themselves without the need to fork the chain. With this feature, Polkadot enables projects to evolve and stay relevant with technology. It also significantly reduces the risk associated with contentious hard forks. Polkadot has a unique system of treasury where funds are collected in a pot through transaction fees, and then they can be spent by making a spending proposal to the community. If it is approved, it will enter a waiting period before distribution. This waiting period is known as the budget period, and its duration is subject to governance, with current defaults set to 24 days. If the Treasury ends a budget period without spending all of its funds, it suffers a burn of a percentage of its funds, causing deflationary pressure. Polkadot is a very active blockchain platform since it has more than 267 projects built under the Polkadot network. If you are interested, you can visit polkadotproject.com to learn more about these blockchain projects. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you are new here, consider subscribing to the channel and hit that bell icon so you won't miss any crypto video. If you want to learn how to trade the crypto market, check out my free trading class. You will find the strategy I have been using to make money from the crypto market. Link in the description below. And if you like my content, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks again, and as always, stay peace. Ciao.